Hey, this is Ryan coming to you from the underwriting office here at Axis Group. I'm a partner with Axis, underwriting manager. The reason for this video today is to talk to you about the difference between PEOs that all look the same on paper. There's so many PEOs that use all the same services. How are you supposed to know which one is the right fit for your company? Not just short term, but over multiple years. In the traditional work comp market, if you're a commercial agent, you are appointed with a carrier. It's not the same in the PEO industry. One PEO can have a carrier, the next PEO has that carrier, the next PEO has that same carrier. So how do you distinguish the differences between those programs? How can the pricing be so different from one PEO to the next, when they're all using the same payroll and HR software? They're using the same workers' comp carrier. Well, the answer is pretty simple. In the same way that every company has their own experience modifier, and that's going to adjust that base rate for a policy, well, so the same goes for a PEO. So PEO 1 has their XMOD, PEO 2 has their XMOD, PEO 3 has their XMOD, and that's going to impact how competitive they can offer that pricing to the client. The other piece of that puzzle is the deductible on that master policy program. So PEO 1 might have a first dollar coverage program in place. PEO 2 might have a $250,000 deductible. PEO 3 might have $1 million deductible. Well, that PEO with $1 million deductible is going to have much cheaper buy rates. Even if they have the highest XMOD of those three PEOs, well, ultimately, they may have the opportunity to price more competitively than the other two using the same carrier, just based on how their program has been set up. Now, a client, the commercial agent, you may not know what the XMOD for a PEO is. You may not know what the deductible is that's embedded into that particular program for the different PEOs. Well, that's where the Axis Group comes in. Our job is to know how our PEO programs are performing. Our job is to know what the deductibles are on each program and what types of industries each one of these PEOs specialize in. So I guarantee you that there are PEO reps for all three of these PEOs that will come into the client or come into your commercial agency and say, hey, we can save your clients money, or hey, business owner, we can save you money on your current program. And the truth of the matter is that most likely from program 1, 2, and 3, they can probably all save them some money under the right circumstances. But the question isn't, how much money can I save you today? How much efficiency can I bring into your organization today? It's, what is it going to look like over year 1, over year 2, over year 3? Because a PEO program is not like the traditional market where we put in a carrier solution and 12 months from now we'll evaluate and maybe switch to another one. And then we'll switch to another one 12 months after that. No, this is an employer partner, and that partnership is best valued over the long term. And there again is where Axis Group comes in. It's important that we make the right choice up front so that you're not having to move year over year over year, but that you're having cost efficiencies and cost smoothing over multiple years so that you can focus on your business without worrying about huge renewals every year, audits every year. So these are a few things that you need to keep in mind when looking at PEOs that seem to all be offering the same services at a surface level, because there's a lot more that goes on behind the scenes. So again, this is Ryan coming from the underwriting office with a couple tips on PEO selection.